I appreciate you joining me on my journey along Hell's Backbone Road. This is a 38-mile, primarily gravel drive through the mountains north of Escalante, Utah. It was originally built in the 1930s by the Civilian Conservation Corps, and it was intended to connect the towns of Boulder and Escalante, Utah. Today, it serves as a bypass in good weather seasons for people needing to avoid Highway 12. Access to Hell's Backbone Ridge is basically done through Pine Creek Road north out of Escalante. You drive through a pretty valley along Pine Creek before you eventually catch up to the entrance to Hell's Backbone Trail. This road it does climb to over about 9,200 feet before dropping down slightly to about 8,800 foot in elevation where the bridge is. And the bridge is about halfway along the road. And it's anywhere from 1,500 to 1,600 feet above a tributary of the Escalante River. You can see that along these lower portions of the road, Pine Creek, as it transitions into Hell's Backbone Road. It's very pretty. The weather is really good. It's a well maintained gravel road. I believe there was some weather here a few days before that, so probably a little bit of rain, which allowed it to be very nice. It's very green with the vegetation. It was a good time of year. It was early May. As we begin to climb higher in the approach to the Hell's Backbone Bridge, you can start beginning to see signs of snow. This is something I've come to expect now when I'm traveling across the West in May. I seem to be hitting snow regardless of the year. I seem to be hitting snow at about the 8,500 to 9,000 foot elevation mark. As you'll see here, the snow not real heavy, but it does make the road treacherous and a little muddy as we move along. Once the snow became a little deeper, not much, it was just a few days before this that I believe it snowed out here. The roads became quite muddy, And you can see here during this clip that it was quite a bit of a drop off on the side of the hill down to the canyons below. So I ended up shifting into four-wheel drive high just to help with traction a little bit. Looking out over to the upper right here, you can see that we're looking southeast toward Escalante, and actually the grand staircase Escalante National Monument in the far distance there. As we approach the Hell's Backbone Bridge area, you can see that there's a little bit of pavement on the road just before the bridge and also later after the bridge. It's obvious that they installed that to help with winter or spring erosion up at this high elevation, probably with the spring runoff. Um, you can see obviously the height that we're at as we come onto this bridge too. The scenery from this bridge cannot be exaggerated, and this video does not do it justice. It's absolutely gorgeous if you ever get a chance to get up here. Fortunately, I came up on a weekday and I did not encounter any other vehicles the entire route. So I was able to get out on the bridge, walk around, look at both sides, take some time, and really enjoy this overlook. As we begin our descent down from the bridge toward Highway 12, you can see why they use the term backbone when referencing this road. We're quite literally driving along the top of a ridge for the first few miles after this. While this road is not very treacherous, it's a well maintained gravel road. With the muddiness and the snow, it did increase a little bit. The complexity there, plus you'll see as we come up on an abandoned truck soon. From the looks of it, I believe this truck probably tried to traverse this road during the recent weather from a few days ago and ended up sliding, fortunately, on the inside portion into the ditch and not the other way. I did slow down and look at the truck while I went by just to make sure there was no one there that needed assistance. It definitely was abandoned probably a few days before. Eventually, this road will come out on Highway 12, a few miles south of Boulder, Utah, and a few miles north of what's referred to as the Hog's Back, which is a beautiful area where Highway 12 traverses the top of a ridge going into the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument. If you subscribe to my channel, I will be posting a video soon about driving along the Hog's Back into that monument area. So thank you for watching. I appreciate the interest. I appreciate all the likes, and hope you have a good day.